You know and love her from 11 amazing seasons on Modern Family as Alex Dunphy, but Ariel Winter is now starring in this great animated show on Apple TV Plus called The Sisters Grimm. So I'll let you tell us what it's all about.
Thank you. How you doing? I'm
I'm
excited to
very
be
well.
here.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Yes, so I am in the Sisters Grimm. I'm so excited for it. It's coming out on October 3rd. The Sisters Grimm is a super cool fantasy show that is based on books that have an amazing following. And I play Sabrina. Sabrina is a super smart young woman who, unfortunately, her and her sister have faced not so great luck in the family area. And so essentially, they are basically foster kids. And something I really appreciate about the show is it explores that in a way that people can really feel seen by, people that have experienced that or understand that, and I really appreciate that. And if somebody hasn't experienced that, and but maybe they can have some empathy for that, and that's something that I really appreciate. I'm having some personal experience with that. But the show is really wonderful and has this amazing fantasy universe. And Sabrina and Daphne are kind of put into this fantasy universe, and they have to figure out how to fight their way through these heroes and villains that they're placed in the middle of, while also figuring out what happened to their parents. And Sabrina is sarcastic and, like fierce for her younger sister, and is strong-willed and strong and intelligent, and just has but a heart of gold. And there's just a lot going on for them, and I just love being a part of the Sisters Grimm. It's an awesome show that I'm excited for people to see.
Sarcastic plays so well into who you played for years as Alex Dunphy, but now you're playing
Yeah,
the older sister instead of what Haley was, Sarah Hyland. What is that like to kind of now be in this mentorship role in a show like The Sisters Grimm?
I love it. I love playing the older sister. I feel like in my life I've kind of been like, I have an older sister myself, and she is like my everything. That's like my best friend. She is my older sister. But I feel like in our lives at times, like there's been times where I've been like the older sister to her, and then she's been the older sister to me, and vice versa. And I feel like the same thing for Sabrina and Daphne is like what happens is they go through tough times, and sometimes in life, like the roles just reverse. And that's just how it is. So I love playing
Show
the big sister.
It obviously has the tie into the Brothers Grimm, where that gets its name from. Kind of like Shrek, kind of like Once Upon a Time, where we see all these characters kind of that we grew up loving and knowing. What can you kind of tease about who we're going to meet, obviously, with alongside your characters on these fairy tale adventures?
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh boy, I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to give anything away. You're going to see a lot of characters that you recognize. So you can expect to see a lot of characters that you recognize. I'll just say that.
Love that tease for that because it's such based on a best-selling book series. And people, if you don't know the show, you can come into it blind or you can come into it having read the books and now seeing the series. What do you hope new audiences take away from watching this show?
I hope they take away a lot of the messages that we've tried to weave into the fabric of the show, because we're not trying to like finger wag for anybody, and it's not like that's at all what the show is, because it's such a fun fantasy show. But I hope that they appreciate the messages and can understand that we are saying fight for the people that you love, take care of your mental health, have empathy for one another, and go and fight these fantasy heroes and villains out there.
These are very important messages that we could use today. And filming an animated show
Yes.
is so different than filming in person because obviously different times people film by themselves in their own studio or they film all together acting opposite each other. What was that process like for you?
Yeah, I recorded by myself in the studio, and I I've done a ton of voice work in my life, and I love voice work. It's awesome. It can be challenging because you have to figure out how to bring a drawing to life with only your voice, and that can be difficult. But I love it so much. And yeah, I was just in the booth by myself. I do wish that we all got to get together at like a little after party or something so we could like mingle, and I could get to know everybody better. But we had a great time.
If people watch season 1, maybe that can happen for a season 2 and they can
Yes,
get to know
I
more.
hope
There's
so.
so many books in this series. Are there possibilities for a second season? There are 9 books. What are the
Definitely.
possibilities for a future series?
There are definitely possibilities for more seasons. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We hope that they bring us back. So hopefully everybody watches it and loves it.
I know audiences will love it. It's such a great show that you can watch with the whole family. The Sisters Grimm,
Yes.
October 3rd on Apple TV Plus. Ariel, thank you so much.
Thank you.